For more than a decade, football belonged to two legends. But every era must come to an end. And now, a new battle is rising. Faster than ever before, stronger than ever imagined. Two players rewriting the future of the game. One is unstoppable with speed. The other is unstoppable with power. One dances past defenders, the other destroys them. From the streets of France to the stadiums of Europe, from quiet beginnings to global superstardom, their journeys are different. But their destination is the same, to become the next king of football. This is not just a rivalry. This is the future of the sport. This is Kylian Mbappé versus Erling Haaland. How did two completely different childhoods create football's next global rivalry? In Bondy, football wasn't just a game, it was a way of life. And in the middle of it, a young boy named Kylian Mbappé was already dreaming bigger than anyone around him. Raised in a sports-driven family, his father coached him. His mother, a former athlete, taught him discipline. From a young age, Mbappé wasn't just talented, he was focused, obsessed with becoming the best. He idolized legends, studied their movements, practiced endlessly. But his rise wasn't just about talent, it was about timing. At AS Monaco, he was given a chance, and he didn't just take it. He exploded. At 18, he became one of the youngest stars in Europe. His speed shocked defenders, his confidence shocked the world. Meanwhile, in Leeds, another future star was being shaped differently. Erling Haaland was born into football. His father had played professionally, but Haaland's path wasn't built on hype, it was built on discipline. In Norway, at clubs like Molde FK, he worked quietly, focused on one thing: scoring goals. While Mbappé developed flair, Haaland developed efficiency. While Mbappé inspired with skill, Haaland dominated with precision. Two different beginnings, two different identities, but both preparing for something bigger. What moment turned these players into global superstars? Every great player has a moment where the world stops and realizes something special is happening. For Kylian Mbappé, that moment came in 2018, the FIFA World Cup. At just 19 years old, he wasn't just part of the squad, he was a game changer. His pace destroyed defenses, his confidence intimidated opponents, and in the final, he scored, becoming only the second teenager in history to score in a World Cup final. France lifted the trophy, and Mbappé became a global icon overnight. For Erling Haaland, the explosion was different. It didn't happen in one tournament, it happened in waves. At Red Bull Salzburg, he shocked Europe, scoring consistently in the UEFA Champions League, against top teams, against top defenders. Then came Borussia Dortmund, and everything changed. Goals came faster, records began to fall. Defenders struggled to keep up. Fans around the world started asking one question: who is this player? Two breakout stories, one instant, one unstoppable rise, both unforgettable. When stats reach this level, who really has the edge? In modern football, numbers define greatness. And when it comes to numbers, both players are already rewriting history. Erling Haaland is one of the most efficient goal scorers the game has ever seen. His goal-per-game ratio is among the highest in modern football. At Manchester City, he broke records in his very first season, scoring more goals than many legends did in their entire careers at the club. But Kylian Mbappé brings something different. He doesn't just score, he creates. At Paris Saint-Germain, he became the centerpiece of the team, combining goals with assists, speed with creativity, individual brilliance with team play. Statistically, Haaland dominates in pure finishing. Mbappé dominates in overall contribution. And that's what makes this rivalry unique. It's not just about who scores more, it's about how they impact the game. Who is building the stronger legacy at this stage? Trophies define legacy, and both players are building theirs in different ways. Kylian Mbappé already has something most players dream of: a World Cup. In 2018, he helped France reach the top of world football. And in 2022, he delivered one of the greatest individual performances in a final, scoring a hat trick. Even in defeat, he proved his greatness. At club level, he has dominated French football, winning multiple league titles, becoming the face of Paris Saint-Germain. Erling Haaland, on the other hand, has built his legacy in club football. At Manchester City, he achieved what many thought impossible, winning the treble, including the Champions League, and doing it while breaking scoring records. So far, Mbappe leads internationally, Haaland dominates at club level, but the story is far from finished, because both players are still rising, still improving, still chasing greatness. What makes Kylian Mbappé and Erling Haaland impossible to stop? Football is not just about scoring goals, it's about how you do it. And when you watch these two players, you're watching two completely different philosophies of football. Kylian Mbappé is chaos in motion, explosive acceleration, lightning-fast direction changes, the ability to turn one small space into a game-changing moment. Defenders don't just struggle to stop him, they struggle to understand him, because by the time they react, he's already gone. But Mbappé is more than just speed. His intelligence allows him to time his runs perfectly, exploit defensive gaps, create chances for teammates. He doesn't just attack space, he controls it. On the other side, Erling Haaland is pure efficiency, no wasted movement, no unnecessary touches, just one goal in mind: finish. Haaland combines physical strength, elite positioning, clinical finishing. He doesn't need 5 chances. He needs one. And more often than not, that's enough. Mbappé creates chaos, Haaland ends it. Two different weapons, both unstoppable. When the world is watching, who delivers? Pressure defines greatness, not talent, not potential, but moments. Moments where everything is at stake. Kylian Mbappé has already lived those moments. World Cup finals, global attention, unimaginable pressure. And he didn't just survive it, he dominated. In 2022, he scored a hat trick in the World Cup final, a performance that shocked the world. Even in defeat, he proved something important. He belongs on the biggest stage. Erling Haaland is building his legacy differently, through club football, through consistency, through dominance in elite competitions like the UEFA Champions League. His performances show one thing: he doesn't need pressure to perform. He performs every time. So the question remains, who is better under pressure? Mbappé has already proven it globally. Haaland is proving it consistently. And the biggest moments are still ahead. Who can stay at the top for the next 10 years? Reaching the top is difficult. Staying there is nearly impossible. Both players are still young, but the signs are already clear. They are evolving. Kylian Mbappé is becoming more complete, not just a winger, not just a striker, but a total forward, improving his passing, his decision-making, his leadership. Erling Haaland is refining his efficiency, better positioning, sharper movement, more awareness inside the box. But consistency is not just about performance, it's about discipline, training, recovery, mental strength. Because over time, fatigue builds, pressure increases, expectations grow, and only the strongest survive. How are Mbappé and Haaland shaping the future of football? Their influence goes beyond the pitch. Kylian Mbappé represents a new generation of global stars. Confident, charismatic, a leader on and off the field, he inspires millions of young players worldwide. Erling Haaland represents a new type of striker. Focused, efficient, driven by performance. He is redefining what it means to be a goal scorer. Together, they are shaping the future of football. A faster game, a stronger game, a more competitive game, and for fans, a new era to believe in. Is there already a winner, or is this just the beginning? So here we are, at the beginning of a new era. Two players, two styles, two paths to greatness. Kylian Mbappé, the complete forward, the global superstar, the player who thrives on the biggest stage. Erling Haaland, the unstoppable striker, the goal machine, the player who turns chances into certainty. But the truth is, there is no winner. Not yet, because this rivalry is still being written. Every goal, every match, every season. One day, football will belong to one name, but for now, it belongs to both. The era of legends has passed, a new one has begun, and its future will be decided by two names: Kylian Mbappé, Erling Haaland. If you enjoyed this documentary, like, subscribe, and share, and tell us in the comments, Mbappé or Haaland?